Okay, so right here, you guys, I have a Chevrolet Corvette C8 2023 ERAY edition. If you don't know, this is Chevy's electric model of the C8 Corvette. So this vehicle, you guys, is for a customer who had called us a couple days ago or yesterday, one of those days, and had a request, wanted us to get some body work done on this vehicle for him and get it custom made and everything. So that's what we're doing. So basically this car is going to be a wine red with black wheels and a wide body kit and a spoiler and brown seats. So we're gonna get to work on this and get started. So let's strip this thing down like the usual. Let's make sure that it doesn't have a single part on it that we don't need anymore, that we need to just replace and put a new one. So we're gonna make sure we get everything. Okay, look, it already has brown seats. That's even better. But we're gonna make sure we strip this thing down. I gotta figure out, I'm trying to figure out, how do I take off this window? Oh, hold on, do I go like this? Hold on. Okay, hold on, you guys, we're having a bit of technical difficulties. All right, so I'm gonna just have to figure that out in just a second, how in the blue world to take this thing out. All right, so the car is stripped down. Let's get this thing inside the lift, get all these parts taken out, make it look brand new. Let's get all these wheels taken off. All right, so with this vehicle, we're gonna start from the front and work all the way back to the back, since the motor's in the back. So let's go here real quick. All right, so we have the fuse box. Let's get that out. And then let's work on the bottom. Let's lift this up real quick. So, quick pause on this. I know a couple people are gonna probably be wondering. So with the Mercedes, we're gonna put that on pause. Customer said that he wants us to give him a couple days actually. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way just so we can make it a quick, easy breeze and get it out of the shop. So that's what we're doing. All right, so we're having a bit of some technical difficulties here because this car is mixed up with electric. So we had to get the fuses done. We got that part out. Get the rear end done real quick. All right, so we got most of the bottom taken out. A little bit just left is like the air filters, the motor we have to take out, everything like that. This thing takes like 4 radiators, something like that. This thing's a pain. It has 2 air filters. Like, what the barnacles? Why does it need 2 air filters, for the love of sake? And then it takes 2 freaking batteries the size of a freaking monster. Like, look at that. That is 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, damn, dude, hella batteries. All right, let's get this motor out, because yeah, it is electric, you guys, but it's a hybrid car, really. It's electric and gas, so it does have its motor and all that jazz, you know. Chevy just decided to do it that way. But now that the car is fully stripped down to the T, as you see, it doesn't have a single thing. Get this thing taken care of at the car wash, get it making fresh, clean, looking brand new. See what color this car was. It looks like it was black. No, it was like the gray that they use. See, I wish I could like figure out how the heck I could take that off. There we go. Let's get these interiors looking clean, carpet smelling butter, brand new. All right, let's get the parts for this car real quick. All right, I got the wide body, or I got the kit that I think, okay, yeah, I believe this is it. Yeah, it looks like this is the wide body one, because yeah, he wants it wide body. So I think, yeah, because it has so many kits, this car, that it's confusing sometimes, but we got the right one. All right, there we go. Boom. Get this on. So the one we're using for this car is called Speed Hunter USA. I guess this is the manufacturer that makes the wide body kits for the CA Corvette and this one, so it should be good. We went with the Speed Hunter spoiler, so he's gonna have a carbon spoiler. Looks pretty good. Speed Hunter doors, fenders, everything is Speed Hunter from this car. It looks nice though. I like it. I love the wide body look on this car. I wish I could figure out this glass, dude. Like, how do I take it off? It's driving me nuts. Like, do it has to be a certain way? Dang it, bro. This is a headache. All right, but yeah, this thing looks clean. Let's also get the seats real quick. All right, let's get these seats put in, brand new for the Corvette. We also got a different steering wheel just so it looks a bit more sporty-ish. Also comes with CarPlay, so he's gonna have that. Now, let's get this thing painted up, looking fresh. He wants it a wine red, which I think, bingo, this is, I think, the perfect color for it. I'm gonna give it a metallic look. Whoa. All right, we will take a look at this right now. What is going on right here? What happened here? It's literally the same fender as this one. Is this one different? They're literally the same. That's why I'm like confused. B, okay, yeah, look. Chevy Corvette C8 front left fender B, Speed Hunter. So what's the issue going on right here? Oh, hold on, you guys. Wait a minute. Where is this at? Is it okay? So it's for the front. Dang it, George. B, there we go. We're gonna have to paint this thing one more time. No problem. No problema. Nope. Same way we did before. There we go. Yeah, because I'm like, what the hell, dude, is going on here? All right, there it is. This red is beautiful too. It looks clean with the black. It pops. Let's get this thing back on the lift, order the parts, and hopefully the parts should be here right away. All right, so we got all the parts a little bit for the Corvette. There's so many that this thing uses that it's insane, literally. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I do have to make one more order for the fan. I believe 2 of these. Yeah, this thing uses so many parts, you guys. It's insane because it's electric, so you got to worry about so much shenanigans going to it. Whoa. Hold on, I need to order that real quick. Damn, I didn't know this thing takes 2 freaking ABS on it. I'm like, what the hell? Damn. All right, let's give this thing a lift, get all the brakes on it, make sure that it has everything it needs. The steering rack, there we go. All right, so we got the front end done, if I can see. Now we got to get all these freaking batteries this thing takes. This thing takes so much batteries, you guys. It's insane. This freaking electric shit. It's in freaking 2 batteries in the front. It's so many. Jesus Lord. There we go. One more. Damn, dude, that's a lot. God damn. Thing is a beast. Let's get this going. We got all of this. Select a hybrid shit is insane. Hella parts needed to this car. A bunch. All right, get this thing done. We did get the rear end done. Looks clean with the exhaust. Damn, this wide body kit is hard on this car. This is clean. Get all the radiators. This thing takes so many stuff. It's insane, y'all. Like, god damn, for a hybrid is insane. So much shenanigans. We did get this because I knew it was gonna need it. Let me get these covers. All right, we're almost done with everything. I think we just need the fuse up here. Yeah, right here, and then it should be done with all of this wise. All I think it will need is just the motor transmission, and then it is good to go. We also got to make sure to get the wheels for this thing, because we can't forget that. Got to paint it black. All right, there we go. Boom shakalaka. Car is almost ready to rumble. I think, which one does this take? The V8. Okay, so CGM M110. All right, let's get that thing made. If I could remember, actually. V8. Where's this thing at? I think, yeah, it was this one. Yep. All right, let's get to work. All right, there is the motor for the Corvette. Let's get this thing plugged in. All right, there it is. The Corvette motor inside the ERAY. This thing pushes a lot of horses. I know that. Whoa, I know that for sure. This thing has a lot of power for sure. All right, let's get, I don't think I've bought these yet. Nope, I haven't. We do got to get them. Let's get this transmission put in. Boom. And then we need to get 2 of these. We also need this starter. I don't think, yeah, I don't have any. All right. All right, there we go. Plug this in. Come on, dude. This is so annoying. All right. And then let's get this side. This side. All right. Car should be almost ready to rumble. We do need to get the wheels for this thing. Let me pull it down. We got to put all the fluids in. Let me see. We'll probably end up putting the base model. I'm thinking I might put sporty wheels because it wouldn't make sense to have a wide body kit and spoiler, but not nice wheels. So we'll probably see something there real quick after we put all these liquids in. All right, so we got the front taken care of. Let's work back here real quick. Let's get the power steering fluid in here. We already got the brake and the windshield, so that should be good. All right. Get the wheels for this thing real quick. So tire wise, they take 21s. Race wheel, we'll put those on just to give it that sporty look. 345, damn, that's wide. And then 25. All right, we need 4 of these rims. So let's go. He wants some black. I'm low-key think I'm gonna go with these. I think those look pretty good on them. All right, let's put it together, get it on the car, get it out of here. All righty, there it is. Corvette is ready to rumble, ready to roar. Get this thing outside real quick. Damn, dude, this thing looks nice. I'm loving this car, dude. Turn this thing on, see how it sounds real quick. Damn, that sounds clean. I haven't used mine in a minute. It's been a while since I've used mine. Damn, this is clean. Customer, you guys is gonna love this. Let's get the cover real quick. We also need to get this on. We didn't get those on real quick. Put the new ones. There we go. All right, there we go. Got this thing looking brand spanking new. Damn, this is clean, you guys. I'm telling you, these cars are super clean. Big fan. All right, let's get rid of it. Send it to him. Delivery. $177,000. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up there for today. We did what we had to do. We'll possibly work on this Mercedes next, depending what the customer says. We'll see what happens, but let's close down this shop and get the heck out of here. All right, let's get phone turned off, computer turned off. All right, let's roll. Get that turned off, and we will be back on another fresh day. Yeah, this Trackhawk is super clean. Such a fan. Oh my lord. All right, let's go.